This is one free speech related, right? We're just going to go into this, right? Basically, a head teacher has banned prayer in school. Now, a part of me went, what kind of prayer? Bet it's Christian. But let's get into the article and discover what's actually happened, right? Britain's strictest head teacher on prayer ban court fight. You can't divide children by race and religion. We can and we must. But joke. Catherine I'm not saying that. It says she's nervous but hopeful about the outcome of legal challenge to schools' ban on prayer rituals. Britain's strictest head teacher has said there will be despair among many parents and children at her school if a prayer ban is overturned, and pledged that she will not divide children according to race or religion. Catherine, going to call her Kath, right? Kath, head of Michaela Community School in Wembley, told the Evening Standard that she and her teachers were nervous but hopeful about the outcome of a legal challenge to the school's ban on prayer rituals. The ban was brought in against a backdrop of violence, intimidation, and racial harassment of teachers in March last year. Kath said that it restored calm and order, but a pupil has launched a High Court challenge to the ban, which she claims is discriminatory. Now, I've got a little bit of a feeling that the Muslims were causing problems. That's what I think. The Muslims were causing problems, so she just went, "Alright, fuck it. No, nobody can pray now. No prayers and all that," because I think she thought it caused divisiveness. Isn't it weird that when you put two different people together, they just can't get along? It's crazy. Kath said that the school went to great lengths to ensure children from all backgrounds mix, but allowing children to separate at lunchtime to pray would impact the ethos of the school. Speaking to the Times Radio on Monday, she said, "When you have multicultural community, you need to actively encourage the children to cross those racial and religious divides, except none of them want to." It's crazy that, isn't it? "I do not want to divide children according to race and religion, and because of our building, because of our ethos, I would necessarily have to divide them. I would have to send all the Muslim kids upstairs and all the non-Muslim kids downstairs." Isn't it weird that it was just Muslim and non-Muslim? Not Christian or Jewish or anything, it was just Muslim and non-Muslim. I think we've identified the group that's causing the biggest problem in regards to this scenario. I don't want that. In a separate interview on unheard.com, she said if it's the case that after lunch the non-Muslim kids are sent outside and the Muslim kids are all sent upstairs to run around the corridors to go into random classrooms to pray, it would mean total chaos. Asked by the Standard whether many people, including parents and pupils at the school, would feel despair if the school lost the case, she agreed. Kath confirmed that it remained open as normal and morale was still happy, adding, "As soon as we banned prayer rituals last March, things have returned to normal and have remained normal ever since." The two-day court hearing took place last week, and the judge said we would deliver a ruling as quickly as possible. The ban was introduced after 30 students began praying in the schoolyard using blazers to kneel on, so that answers that question. This led to a campaign on social media over the school's approach to religion. Pardon. The High Court heard that it also targeted with threats of violence, abuse, and false allegations of Islamophobia. I'm not going through the rest of this. I'm sorry. It's late. It's late, and I do actually have to get out here very quickly to get home. Look, basically, I feel that if a child is out in the playground and they want to pray to whoever the fuck, it could be Allah, could be Yahweh, could be Jesus, could be God, could be me, I do a lot of videos on cults, and I've realised it's very easy to scam people out of a lot of money. So, someone will fucking start that as a joke and it'll probably take off, so don't do that. But basically, if kids want to pray to whoever they want to, let them pray. Like, if you don't want them doing it in the classroom and stuff like that, then whatever, that's fine. But see if they're out on their lunch break or whatever and they want to pray, then let the kids do it. Right? Kids getting into religion, whatever. I mean, there's one demographic whose kids are definitely into religion, and then others, not so much. Right? But again, this type of division, see when you just go, nobody gets to play football now, right? That causes a lot more problems, right? I think that children should be allowed to pray if they want.